Club girls. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how to create this fun little birthday cake box. What I loved most about this is that I just thought it was a perfect gift for maybe a coworker and you do want to celebrate a birthday and have some fun at the office, but maybe you don't want to go out and spend a small fortune on them. This is a really great way to say I care about you and just wanted to celebrate your special day. So let's go ahead and get started with our box. I've got the measurements and all already sent to you, so you have the measurements for this. Now I do want to tell you on the scoring, and I have already done that, there is a video, and rather than teach it all again, I have a video called Box Maker Shim, and you can find that by going to my YouTube channel. Just search Connie Stewart Box Maker Shim, and you'll see the video on how to create a shim that will attach to your Simply Scored board. Now, if you don't have a Simply Scored board or you're using a different brand, that's fine. Let me just tell you what you need to do. When you're scoring on your box, score normal, which I believe this was at 1 1/8 inch on all 4 sides. But on your lid, if you will score a hair, a teeny tiny little hair, okay? I mean, literally just scooch it over just a tiny bit and then score it 1/8 of an inch. So you'll just kind of be pushing that out. What that's going to do, that's going to make our box and lid fit together nicely. If you try to do box and lid the exact same size, they're going to do this, and we don't want that. We want it to go like this. So make sure you just scooch out your lid, not the box, the lid. Just come out a little bit. All right, with that being said, you can go catch that video if you want to make a shim. And so let's get started. So here is my lid. You can see I've not stamped yet. I took one of the Apothecary accent framelits. There's a lot of different things you could do here though. Don't feel like you're locked into that one. There's another little curly-ish one that works real good. But I've run that through my Big Shot. Hold on to this piece. We're going to use it in a minute. So I've got my little hole in the center. I'm now going to come in with Pool Party ink. The stamp I'm using is from Artistic Etchings, but as you can see, really all I was going for was just a great, just a good fun image to use. So look and see what you might already have, or of course this one I think is fabulous. So I'm just going to make sure I kind of have all these edges. I'm not too worried about these corners. So let me get one more here. I think we're good. All right, so there is my lid. Now let me share with you how to do the cutting on a lid. And I know you're really not going to be able to see it. Let me see if I fold this, and maybe I can make those lines a little more prominent. What we want to do, you'll see we have 4 squares on our box. If you will cut, and I'm on the long side here, cut to here, just cut along that line. Okay, so like so. Now at this point we need to miter these ends down. You should only be cutting on the squares. If you're cutting on anything other than the square, if you're cutting on this long piece, stop. You're about to do it wrong. So we can cut these. All right, so now there is our box. And at this point, we're going to take all of these. You want to be real careful. This is a really thin little area for this, the top of the lid. So we're going to give that a fold. Make sure we give everything a good crease. This is where you're going to fall in love with your bone folder, because for boxes, the key to boxes is nice, sharp, crisp ends. If they're too soft, it just kind of looks weird. So, all right, we've got that. I'm going to take a quick break, and I'm going to put some sticky strip on here, and I will be right back, and I'll show you how to put this together. Okay, I've got all my sticky strip put, and you can see I have put it right along the fold line on the tab, okay, on that little tab that we mitered out, and I've got my sticky strip right there on the edge. And one thing you do want to do is take your bone folder and just give that a good press. Sticky strip is kind of a pressure sensitive tape, so it does do better if you'll give it that little press and kind of activate it. Okay, so I've got all my red tabs pulled off. And then you're just going to bring the 2 corners together, make sure they're nice and straight, and then give it a press. Line it up. Let me see if I can get in a little closer without There we go. All right, just like so. So you can see we have a really nice, pretty box or lid. Now, just in advance, I went ahead and did the box. You're gonna do it the exact same way. Nothing different there, okay? So you can see when I push that lid out just a little bit, see how my box and lid just fit together really nice? That's what we're going for. Okay, I've got a piece of Pool Party ruffled ribbon. Oh, you guys, this ribbon is the best. Now listen, I don't think it's making a comeback because I know it's the color's making a comeback, but I don't think this ruffled ribbon is. And I just love it. It ties really, really nice. See, look at that. It's very soft, very pretty. So if you haven't ordered any yet, you might want to get that before it's gone. It'll be gone on May 31st. So there we go. Got my ribbon tied on. Now let's make this great little tag here. In advance, I just punched from some silver Glimmer cardstock, the decorative label, and I've got 2 dimensionals on there. Now with this piece that we had left over and the Pool Party ink, I'm gonna come in with the Happy Birthday to You. This is from that Best of Birthdays stamp set. And it will be available through March of next year, March of 2014. So it's not going anywhere for a while. I've got my oval punch, line it up. Remember, we always stamp first, punch second. Line that up. My fingers are a little shaky because I really have had a lot of coffee today. Okay, punch that out. And I can now come in and attach that to those Stampin' Dimensionals. I do recommend that you use Stampin' Dimensionals on a Glimmer. It's just really hard to get anything else to stick. Now on a scrap of Pool Party, I stamped the Happy Birthday again, and I'm just gonna cut out this little flag. And you can see, to save some time, I did kind of do part of it already. But we're just gonna come right up against that line and cut this out. And just get my little flag here. Okay, now on to adhere this, I wanted to use some more Stampin' Dimensionals, and let me tell you, my favorite thing to use are these little, what I like to call the bones. So if you'll just cut off a little piece here, or if you're anything like me, I've got tons of these things laying around. So I'm gonna attach that to the back because a full Stampin' Dimensional would show, so we'd have to cut it anyway. And I'm just going to add that to my banner. And then now I'm just gonna put some snail. You know what, let's see. I don't know if I can get snail. I better not. I'm gonna go snail here so that I can adhere that to that edge. Now, the last thing I'm gonna do is I found these really cute little kind of glittery candles. These were at Party Galaxy, but I thought they were too cute. We're just gonna tuck that in there, and there we go. Now we've got our little birthday cake to give to our coworker. Oh, I wanted to tell you real quick too about the snack cakes that I used. You guys know Little Debbie and I have kind of a really close relationship. You can use the banana pudding rolls. They're so good. Or you can use the strawberry shortcake rolls. You will notice the banana pudding have little swirls on it and the strawberries don't, but I know not everyone loves bananas. But that is what the project's gonna look like. If you'd like, you can even use a little mini glue dot to hold your candle in there if you're worried about it falling out. That is your birthday cake in a box. Again, perfect for a coworker or maybe a gal at church, or if you teach a kids Sunday school class. I mean, would this not be fun to have for them when you get to Sunday school? So I just thought it was a really fun project. I hope you like it. And I'll be back shortly with another project from our April 2013 Stamp Club.